What is going on, guys? We made it to Big Buck, the opening round of Gncc. Got the dirt bike in the back. Got a phone call from my buddy that I live with up in North Carolina. I forgot my boots, so that's cool. But here, about to get checked in and go find Kyle. Got pulled up to the race. The entrance is right there. Glad Kyle picked this spot because Sunday it's supposed to dump all day, and he said if not, he said back there you have to go down a hill in order to even park. So I'm glad we're parked up here. Kyle's right here, Brian's right there, Rudy's on the other side of him, and then we got more people coming. I'm pretty sure the track is, part of the track is down there, and then the rest of it is all over in this area. It'll be a fun weekend. It was a nice drive. It's only 3 hours, so I'm not too far from. Who's gay? Who's gay? Who's gay? Not me. Anyways, we were. I'm not. Wow, that was messed up, Kyle. Anyways, we're not too far from here. Glad that I moved so I can be more centralized and everything. But yeah, ready to go do awesome racing. You already know what it's got to do. Where the food at? Where the food at?
Good, or do you need more?
We charging around here, dude. This stuff ain't free, buddy.
What are you charging for?
No.
What we got over here, bro?
Some turkey, some veggies.
We finna get right for that XC2, aren't we?
Come on, baby. Don't play with me.
Seen some ribbon when I was sitting out there at camp, so I figured I'd walk back here. Looks like they come from like up here ish and then come down into here. We have a few line choices through here, and then you hit this little right-hander and it goes back to a left-hander on top of this dike, and then it's just a long straightaway after that. Conditions look kind of dry now until Sunday rolls around, where it's supposed to be 100% chance of rain. And I also forgot my boots, so that's fun. Ladies and gentlemen, before you go anywhere, make sure you do a checklist in your head, because I definitely did not, and look where that ended up. I think it'll be a nice race. If the weather holds off on Sunday, I think it'll be a great track. I doubt that it's going to, so I'm in for a mud fest. Here's that dike I was talking about. You come in here, hit a little bit of like that, wide open. That's the line choice. Yeah, I'm excited to watch some racing, man. I'm just excited that we're back, and I'm actually around all my friends from Florida again, back around Kyle and Rudy and Brian Harvey and everybody. I'm just excited to be back. Kept on trucking myself along. I'm trying to see if I can see Kyle and in the group, and I just seen Jay Shad and Jay Shad's wife and his team and Adam. It sucks that this is Adam's last year. How's it going? It sucks that this is Adam's last year, but he's been a great friend to us. He's a really good dude on and off the course. He's been doing this for a long time. As I just finished up that last clip, Bryce and Neil just went by. This is a prime time for everybody to come out here and see what the track is like. It's perfect because it's not hot out here at all, and they can get to see it. Normally the pros bike it, at least the pro bikes will bike it like 6 times, and I was gonna say 6 or 7 times, but I know somebody watching at home would have something to say about that. But yeah, they normally bike it about 6 times. They'll bike it the Friday before, Saturday after the morning race, Saturday after the pro race, and then maybe 1 more time or 2 more times in between the youth race and their race. What do you say, Rudy?
I think my rear's fine. Yeah, I'll touch your rear. Yeah. All right. Cool then. Yeah, because that is soft, right?
Yeah, that's really soft. I mean, like I said, you're like right now you're already bottoming out.
Look pro, go slow, baby. That's the motto around here.
I think I should tighten it up a little.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The quads are fired up. The RPMs are banging off the rev limiter. It is race day. This weekend has a modified schedule, which I thought was kind of weird. It's the same as Ironman, where there's 3 amateur races and no youth races on Sunday. So right now, the youth quads are going, and then after this will be all the micro bikes. The track looks absolutely perfect. I mean, the dirt is holding. I looked at the forecast this morning. The rain ain't gonna hold off for tomorrow, so that's gonna suck, especially with it being 40 degrees in the morning. I think it was 32 when we woke up this morning. He must have wrecked, his handlebars are bent. But it was 32 this morning, and I'm wearing 2 pairs of jackets, 2 pairs of socks, and I'm still cold. So if the videoing is shaky, I apologize. It's cold out here. What do you think about the cold weather, Rudy?
Okay, ready to go. I got me spiced up.
Fans, due to the nature of Gncc racing, there's no fence barrier.
Ready to get out here, Harvey, or what?
Brother, I'm ready. Let's do it. Beautiful Saturday morning. Let's get on it.
Absolutely, buddy. dip right there is definitely going to get somebody. I'm not sure who was leading WXC, but Brandon Fraser came out leading. And I think Logan was in about 7.
They hit that hole coming full speed and they take it outboard.
That's Brandon Fraser in the lead. And that looks like Cody Collier in second. That was Chloe, followed by that's Andrea Rogers in second. There's a mixture of everybody. I'm pretty sure one of the Galatas was winning the 250 All-Star class, but it was a mixture of everybody. Logan Shear was in there. Avery was in third for the women's. I didn't get to see much of anybody start because, as you guys seen, that girl hit that dip. And when she did, she just gave her all the throttle she had and went right into the tree. Looks like it might be a Sportsman A guy. Here comes David Racer. That boy Harvey. That boy Harvey. Brandon is still leading the 4x4 Pro class, and I think that's Cody right behind him. Here comes third place. That is, I'm not sure who that is. Oh, I know who that is. That's Dylan Walraven. He's a XC2 guy. I don't know if he went XC1, but I know he went XC2. Shout out to my Sunday daddy, Kyle. He let me borrow the e-bike. It makes getting around this place and like getting more footage just so much better. I'll probably go to that same spot where that girl crashed, and I didn't get it on camera, but another dude almost clipped me and somebody else while we were standing there talking about the girl that had wrecked. He almost clipped both of us, and I know that's going to be a problem spot if they don't mark it. I told somebody about it, so hopefully they do. But yeah, here comes fourth for 4x4 Pro. Here comes first for Women's Pro. Still Chloe in the lead. And it looks like she's got a decent gap. I mean, she's definitely been putting in the work this off season with Brandon. Pretty sure that was Glada, Stetson Owens, and somebody else behind them. But that's for the Activity All-Star class. Avery has made the pass on Andrea Rogers, so Avery's in second, Andrea's in third. And they have a huge, huge gap on the rest of the women's field. Him and his freaking nephew both never have brakes on their quads. Tell them they need to start checking them more or something. Jesus. Every time they go by me, I ain't got no brakes. There's a way to fix that. second, third, and fourth all within the span of like 5 seconds of each other. Probably not even. Probably close to half. Avery's still holding second down. Hannah is behind Avery or Jessica, one of the two, and then Andrea Rogers is behind her. Made it look easy. Here comes my boy Kyle. Here comes my boy Kyle. Yeah! Woo! kid's race. I'm on your right. Kyle ended up getting the win by like 5 minutes, and Rudy broke down, Harvey broke down. I don't know where David finished. Yeah, Bryson Neal ended up taking the win. The XC1 class. I'm not sure who won XC2. It wasn't. I don't remember if it was Thyman or Gross for the longest time. But yeah, we're going to watch the bike race now. Shout out to Brooke for making hibachi. It was pretty fire. Kyle, I didn't know they had a restaurant named after you, bro. Fat and sassy. Back with the food review. Morgan over here made chocolate chip cookies, peanut butter cookies with a Hershey Kiss on them. We got Supercross on. We got everybody and their mama over here. We're fixing to watch some Supercross. Good sunny morning here at Big Buck Gncc. It is Sunday. It is race day. Just got my goggles prepped for the sunlight that's out here. As you can see, it is sunny. Not a drop of rain in the sky. And yeah, we're ready to get after it today. 2 hours of nothing but mud. This is gonna be fun. I almost opted out of racing this race, but I was like, I might as well. I'm here, and for lack of better words, mama didn't raise no bitch. So we're gonna go racing. It shouldn't be too bad because the percent of rain is in the 90s, but it's been drizzling. It hasn't been torrentially downpouring like it did at Alabama. So I'm hoping it won't be as bad. We race in about an hour, so I will see you there. Alright. I'm gonna try to keep this camera clean for as long as possible. I can tolerate the cold, I can tolerate the rain, I can't tolerate it at the same time. I am cold as a son of a gun. We got about, I feel like this isn't gonna work. We got about 8 of us on the line. The sportsman B, ready to get after it. At the start of the race, y'all just ever imagine yourself just in an edit? You know, like those Chase Sexton edits or like the ET edits. You know, y'all ever just picture yourself in those for a second and just try to get motivated? Because I do. That's like my biggest motivation factor right there. You know, thought about it. I get videos for everybody on Saturday, and nobody is here for me on Sundays, and I'm pretty upset about that. Shout out to Kyle, though. He did tell me he would hold an umbrella for me. I told him it was fine. He could just go home. Shout out to Kyle for also letting me borrow this fly racing jacket so that I'm not too terribly wet and it's keeping me a little warm. And shout out to Rudy for the boots since I left mine at the house. You know, they couldn't have started us when it stopped raining.
you doing, bud? Oh, Kate's coming. Oh. All right, I'll come help. Oh, who's that? Oh. Dude, what's going on? What are you doing here, man? Yeah, you got yourself in a little bit of a predicament here.
Only a little, right?
Yep. Oh, okay, let me help you.
So we just wrapped up Big Buck. I had a decent race for it being an absolute mud race. I haven't raced most of these, or like many mud races on the bike yet. I think this is only my second one, so I'm glad that I raced it. I ended up P6. Lap 1, I think I laid the bike down 1 or 2 times. Same thing with lap 2, and then lap 3 I got stuck a couple of times. Lap 2 I snapped my clutch lever, so that was cool. And I had a rookie moment in front of Alex Luger, which I'm asking for that video, so hopefully it's in this video. I'm not upset with getting 3 laps at this mud race and getting 6th. Last time I did this was Alabama, and I think I only did 1 lap and pulled off, or I only made it 1 lap. So the fact that I even got 3 laps honestly is an accomplishment to me. Would I have wanted it to be dry? Absolutely. But I'm so glad that I raced this race, and I'm ready for Wild Boar in 2 weeks. I might be racing Mid-East. It depends on what's wrong with this bike, because it sounds like I got water in it. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I'm gonna clean it, everything like that, most likely sometime during the week. Hopefully I got time off of work, in the sense of like I get off early enough. Anyways, that's enough yapping. I'm gonna get undressed with what little clothes I have left on that aren't absolutely soaked. And I'm gonna load up, and I'm headed to the house. See you in the next one.